Hey everybody, it's Matt from Britical Saiyans here, and I'm going to show you my Janemba deck. So, as you saw from the game, Janemba Mill, if you watched the game. If not, yes, it is Janemba Mill. So it's got a permanent where you can't have cards in your deck that have got energy cast of 5 or more. So that's fine anyway, because you're not really going to need to worry about that. Its auto is when it attacks, you draw a card and your opponent mills 2. So that's when you attack a battle card or the leader. And then its awakening is you get 2 energy back. And then we got the awakened side. So it's got exactly the same auto as it does on the front side. Apart from his other skill is an auto that can be activated like a negate, where you got to discard a blue card from your hand. So you can do this after you declare no negate. It's weird, it's a weird timing one. You should just declare it at the negate stuff, just to make things easier. Right, so going to the main deck, we got 3 dimension magic. So this one's the sparking counter attack. So you can take a life for this one instead of paying its energy cost, and you get 2 blue energy back, but you do need a blue leader. And we got 2 Mafuba. So you pay 2, place this on top of the card, it negates the attack, but it locks out that card for 2 turns essentially. So it's safety net really. It's for the bigger things, Mira. And then we got 3 of the sensory beans. So pay 1 blue, activate battle, you can choose your leader or battle card and give it 5k for the duration of the turn. And you also get 2 energy back. So really great card. And it's getting a reprint. Much needed reprint. Okay, so on to the 1-drops of the deck. We've got 2 Kami Global Unifier. So this guy is pay 1. When you're playing, you draw a card. He also has deflect and activate main. So you pay 2. If your opponent has 4 or more battle cards with an energy cost of 4 or less, opponent has 4 or more battle cards, choose all your opponent's battle cards with an energy cost 4 or less, ignore barrier and KO them. So your opponent's got a big board, you can just kill it off, basically, if it costs 4 or less. And then we got 3 copies of Dark Power Black Mass Saiyan. So this is the Self-Awakener for the deck, mainly because I don't have Pan, but if you've got Pan, just use Pan instead. So when you attack, you can take a life. That's basically all it's in there for, unless you go against Shenron, which then his auto will take place. And funny enough, it actually, if you go against another Janemba deck and they use Childish Heart, it's effective trigger for that as well. So, yeah, good card. Right, so then we got Group Leader Peel Off. So, counter battle. So you play this card, then you choose a keyword and you negate the skill. So your opponent attacks with someone who's got double strike. You pay 1, you can remove the double strike, so you'll only take 1 damage. So another example, your opponent uses Shenron's ability to give something the triple attack. You can just remove the triple attack if you want to, or just remove the triple strike if it's got triple strike. And then we got Burnish Bonds Borgos. So you play this, you get to draw a card, and then auto once per turn, if your opponent untaps an energy using a non-awakened skill, you can choose an energy and send it to drop from their side. And then we got basically the Janemba line. The first of it is the 1-drop Psyche Demon. So when you play this, you look at the top 7 cards of your deck, add a Janemba, or you can choose 1 Janemba from the bottom of your deck, add your hand, and then you shuffle. So either way. Okay, on to the 2-drops. So I decided to put in 2 Striving to be the best. This is only in here in case you go against anything that's the 2 cost less, as really aggressive decks. So the people who use like the Trunk Still, the Gohan, the veggie small package, the kale and stuff like that. And then for the rest of the 2-drops, we've got the 4 super combos per deck. So I decided to go with 1 North Kai and 3 of the Town Hero. Might change that to a 2-2 split, maybe, I don't know. I know a lot of people do go with just 4 of the North Kai and don't bother with this one, but that's because they probably use Overwhelm, I think. I don't know, I haven't really looked too many into deck profiles, but that's just my personal preference on how I decided to do it. Okay, on to the freeze. So to add to the Janemba line, we've got the Charger Shot Janemba. So this is your starter, basically. It's how you get the deck rolling after you've used the 1-drop. So you can try and use the 1-drop to get into Charger Shot, and then so you pay 1, get Charger Shot. Next turn, play Charger Shot for 2 energy, because it can evolve onto that for 2. And it's also got barrier, so you don't swing with it, it keeps it alive. And then next turn, activate main, you pay 1 blue, and you choose up to 1 Janemba from your deck, and then you send it to your warp. Then you put this guy to the bottom of your deck after you shuffled, and then you play the Janemba in the warp to the battle area. Basically, that's it. And then we got 2 Chompers just to add the double strike. Okay, on to the forecast cards, which is actually the rest of the deck. Because it can't go any higher. So I've gone for the suited combos. 3 of the Unbreakable and 3 of the Cell. Don't ask me why I decided to do it like that. 2. Not 3. It's because I was looking at something else in my hand. Didn't brain lapse. So yeah, 2, 3. Don't. I just decided that. It could be the other way around. It's just whatever. I've just done it like that as I was editing the deck. It's just whichever the one I came across first, I suppose. And then we got 2 of the Awe-Inspiring Vegito. This I'm using over the Deadly Defender purely because this doesn't lose its 5k. And if you play it and you got 5 energy, you do draw a card. So it's always nice to have to draw power. So, for those, yeah, it's just a better Deadly Defender, I feel. Although it does cost 4 to bring out instead of 3. So the first of the Janembas, we got 3 copies of the Reality Bender. I wanted to try and keep 4 of each of the Janembas in the deck, just for consistency purposes, because I really want to see them as much as possible to get the mill really going. But I had to sacrifice 1, sadly. I could try and sacrifice other spaces, but I feel like the other cards are there to have the safety nets, basically. The pseudo combos, the Chompers for double striking, and then obviously you got the Striving to be best, P-Loss, just all the things to try and keep you alive in the game. So Reality Bender's got Critical and Deflect and a Permanent. So if you've got 4 more energy, your opponent has 4 more energy, why you? It's because you played well at that point. So your opponent's got 4 more energy and they have something in the battle area and you don't, you can pay 1 blue to bring this out, basically. And then at the end of your turn, you put it to the bottom of your deck, and your opponent mills 2. But that's only at the end of the turn that resolves. And then we got 4 of the Demon Sword. So I feel like this one has to be at 4 in the deck, because it's the only removal. Because it's got Critical Deflect, Activate Main, you place it at the bottom of the deck, then you choose one of your opponent's battle cards and send it to the warp, and then it'll go to the bottom of the mill. But so it's because it's the only removal in the deck without using Overrealm, but I can't think of any Overrealm that's less than 5 energy that removes. I can't think. No, if there is any, just comment below, but nah, so go on with that. And then for the last card deck is 3 copies of the Janemba Agent Destruction. So this is the DR from the set 6. We only got 3 copies, sadly. If we had the 4th, there probably would be 4 in the deck. I'm not 100% sure what I would sacrifice to bring in the 4th, but at the moment I'm happy with 3. So this one's got critical, just like all the other Janembas, apart from the, wherever he is, the Charger Sharp one. And then he's got an auto, so activate the skill when you play this card from your hand or warp. At the end of the turn, you get to get an energy back, basically. So you can pay 4 and tap yourself out to play this, because you get the energy back anyway. Then he's going to activate main, where you send him to the warp, you draw a card, and your opponent mills 3 cards instead of the standard 2 from the other Janembas. Basically, that's it. So that is my Janemba deck. So thank you very much for watching. Apologies for the miscount on cards. It's massive brain lapse. Yeah, keep an eye out for Jonah's deck profile for his androids, which will be coming up. Bye guys.